The rain hammered against the windshield like bullets as Marcus gripped the steering wheel tighter. His 12-hour shift at the factory had drained every ounce of energy from his body, and now this storm made the drive home even worse. Thunder cracked overhead, shaking the old sedan. That's when he saw her, a figure in white standing beside a Mercedes with its hood smoking, completely soaked. Marcus slowed down. His mother's voice echoed in his mind, "Always help those in need." He pulled over, rain instantly soaking through his work shirt as he stepped out. "Ma'am, you need help." The woman turned, her face pale with cold. "My car died. My phone is dead. I have been standing here for 30 minutes. Marcus noticed her designer coat, the expensive watch. She didn't belong in this neighborhood. "Come on, I live 2 blocks away. You can drive off and call someone." Elena hesitated for just a second before following Marcus to his car. The apartment building looked tired, paint peeling from the walls, but it was shelter. Marcus unlocked the 3rd-floor unit, flicking on lights that revealed a small but spotless space. Family photos covered one wall, his mother's cross hung above the couch. "Bathroom is there. I will find you a dry shirt and some towels," Marcus said, already moving toward his bedroom. Elena stood dripping on the welcome mat, taking in the humble surroundings. She noticed the factory ID badge on the kitchen counter, Hartman Industries. Her company. When she emerged in Marcus's oversized college shirt, he had hot tea waiting. "Thank you, I am Elena," she said, accepting the cup. "Marcus, you should be warm soon, storm is supposed to pass by morning." They sat in comfortable silence, listening to rain assault the windows. Elena watched him, this man who stopped in a dangerous storm to help a stranger, who shared his home without asking questions, who showed her more kindness in an hour than she had experienced in months of boardroom battles. Morning light filtered through thin curtains as Elena woke on the couch, blanket tucked around her. Marcus was already dressed for work, moving quietly in the kitchen. "I need to tell you something," Elena said, sitting up. "My full name is Victoria Elena Hartman. I own Hartman Industries." Marcus froze, coffee pot in hand. "You are the CEO?" "Yes, and I saw your badge last night. You work in my factory." Marcus set down the pot carefully. "Then you should know what happened last week." His jaw tightened. "Your supervisor Dale called me Bob, told me to know my place when I suggested a safety improvement, threatened to fire me when I reported him to HR. Nothing happened because his cousin works there." Victoria's face hardened. "Get ready for work. I am coming with you." "Ma'am, you don't have to." "Marcus, you saved me last night. Now let me return the favor. Besides, I have been meaning to make a surprise inspection." The factory floor buzzed with machinery and voices when they arrived. Workers did double takes seeing the CEO walk in beside Marcus, still wearing his college shirt under her now dry coat. Dale spotted them immediately, his face going red. "Marcus, you are late, and who said you could bring visitors?" He stopped cold, recognition hitting him. "Miss Hartman, I didn't know, this is unexpected." Victoria's voice cut through the noise like ice. "I am sure it is. Tell me, Dale, do you often threaten employees who report safety concerns?" Dale stuttered. "I don't know what he told you, but Marcus has been a problem, always complaining, causing trouble." "Is that so?" Victoria raised her voice so everyone could hear. "Who else here has experienced discrimination from Dale?" Silence fell over the factory. Then slowly, hands began to rise. First 2, then 5, then a dozen workers, black, brown, stepping forward. An older woman named Janet spoke up. "He told me I was too old and stupid to learn the new machines, gave all training to younger white workers." A young man named Carlos added, "He cuts my hours whenever I speak Spanish to my co-workers." The evidence mounted. Story after story of Dale's racism and abuse of power. Victoria pulled out her phone, already dialing security. "Dale, you are fired effective immediately," security will escort you out. She turned to the gathered workers. I am sorry, I failed you by not knowing this was happening. That ends today. She looked at Marcus. You are the new floor supervisor. Anyone else Dale discriminated against, come to my office this week. We are going to make this right. Dale sputtered protests as security arrived, but Victoria had already moved on. She announced mandatory bias training for all management, a new anonymous reporting system, and promoted 3 other workers Dale had held back. The factory erupted in cheers. Marcus stood stunned as workers clapped him on the back, congratulating him. Victoria pulled him aside. You helped a stranger in a storm without knowing who I was. That's the kind of character I need leading my people. Thank you, Marcus, for everything. He smiled, finally allowing himself to hope. Thank you for listening, for believing us. As Victoria left to arrange her ride, she turned back one last time. Oh, and Marcus, I am keeping the shirt, reminds me that good people still exist in this world. The sun broke through the clouds outside, casting new light on everything. Change had come to Hartman Industries, and it started with one act of kindness on a stormy night.